You need experience to get a job, but you need a job to get experience. It is the single most frustrating catch-22 in the entire tech industry. And it leaves thousands of fresh developers completely stuck. You've polished your resume, you've optimized your GitHub, but corporate recruiters keep slamming the door because you haven't worked in a real commercial environment. What if I told you that you don't need a single company's permission to start getting professional experience? What if you could bypass the HR gatekeepers entirely and start adding real client work to your portfolio by next week? Welcome back to Careershule, your unfair advantage in the tech job market. Today, we are breaking down the freelance bridge. I'm going to show you exactly how to pick up micro gigs on platforms like Upwork and Fiverr, and how to approach local small businesses to formalize your resume history. Stop waiting to be hired. Let's build your own agency. Class is in session, and we're starting right now with the biggest opportunity for beginners. Let's start with the largest freelancing marketplace in the world, Upwork. Most fresh graduates look at Upwork and immediately quit because they see senior developers with six-figure earnings competing for jobs. They think, how can I compete with them? The secret is you aren't. When you use Upwork as a beginner, you are filtering exclusively for micro gigs. These are tiny, high-urgency tasks that seniors won't touch because the payout is too low for their hourly rate. But for you, the payout isn't the money. It's the professional portfolio entry you desperately need. Here is how you execute the beginner Upwork strategy. Set your search filter to entry-level and fixed price. This is where you find the low-hanging fruit. Look for clients saying things like, need someone to fix a CSS bug on my landing page, or need a simple script to scrape product data into an Excel sheet. Next, write a hyper-specific proposal. Do not send a generic cover letter. You need to show them you understand their specific problem immediately. Say, hi, I saw your React state isn't updating properly on mobile. I can jump into your repository and fix this specific bug within 2 hours. Here is a link to a similar component I built. This proves you have the skill. Finally, price to win. Keep your bid competitive to secure reviews. Your goal is to secure your first 3 to 5 reviews. Once a client pays you even $20 to fix a line of code, congratulations, you are no longer just a graduate. You are a paid professional contractor. That is a massive shift in how you should view yourself and how you present yourself to others. If you want to completely avoid the digital competition on freelance platforms, you need to look right outside your front door. Look at your neighborhood. Every city is packed with small businesses, like that bakery or local gym, that either have an incredibly outdated website or no web presence at all. This is your gold mine. At Careershule, we call this the local foot-in-the-door strategy. Instead of walking in and asking for a job, you walk in with a solution. Find a local business with a broken mobile layout or a missing menu page. Build a beautiful, fast, responsive single-page mock-up before you even talk to them. Use your preferred stack like React or Tailwind. Then approach the owner and say, hi, I noticed your current website doesn't load properly on iPhones, which might be costing you customers. I'm a local developer and I actually built a brand new fast template for your business. This is the hook. I'd love to transfer it over to your domain for a flat fee of $150, and I'll even handle the hosting setup. It's an easy yes. 9 times out of 10, they will say yes because you've already done the work and removed the risk. Now, how do you list this on your resume? On your resume, you don't list this as a personal hobby project. You list it under your professional experience section where it belongs. List it as contract web developer for business name. Then describe how you developed a platform that improved mobile load times and engagement. That is highly respectable commercial experience. It shows you can deliver value in the real world. Now let's talk about the absolute masterstroke. Here is how you present this to corporate recruiters. When a hiring manager glances at your resume, they scan for timelines and company names. If they see a gap, they get worried. If they see personal projects, they think it's just homework. You need to package your freelance contracts properly. Instead of listing 5 tiny scattered client names, create a single master role. For the company name, write Freelance Software Engineering Consultant, or Independent Technical Contractor. Give yourself a timeline that spans from the month you graduated to the present day. Now, look at these bullet points. Consulted with multiple small business clients to design, develop, and deploy custom web applications utilizing React and Node.js. Focus on the tech stack. Gathered client requirements, managed project timelines, and successfully delivered full-stack solutions, resulting in a 20% increase in digital acquisition. Successfully debugged, refactored, and optimized legacy code bases for freelance clients on Upwork, ensuring cross-browser compatibility and responsive performance. By structuring it this way, you have completely eliminated the 6-month employment gap. You have proven you can handle requirements and deploy code. You are no longer an unproven fresher, you are an active, working engineer. The no experience paradox is only a trap if you stay passive. By taking on micro gigs and helping local businesses, you build a resume that commands respect, proves your competence, and shows incredible hustle. To help you get the formatting exactly right, I've put together a specialized guide. It's a complete fill-in-the-blank layout for your freelance projects, showing exactly how to phrase and list your achievements so they pass ATS screening software. If you want a free copy of this guide, drop a comment. Just drop a comment down below right now saying freelance and tell me what stack you're looking to freelance with. I will personally reply with the link. If this video gave you a practical path to finally break out of the experience loop today, hit that like button and subscribe to Careershule. To make sure you crush your next step, stop waiting for an interview to start coding. Class dismissed. I'll see you in the next video.